Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Designing Your Life Live. Today, we're very excited to be talking about our brand new Designing Your Life Workbook. Let you get a close-up on that right now. Today, we're going to take a look inside at the different sections and give you a taste of how awesome and how high quality this 142-page workbook is. So let us know if you have any questions in the comments, if you have any thoughts, and if you're lucky enough to have already received your workbook, let us know what you think. We'd love to hear about it. The workbook starts in the same way that the book did. You are here. The classic reminder and favorite sign at Stanford. I'll give you a little taste of the table of contents as well. There should be some familiar sections to you, as well as hopefully some new ones. One of the things that's really nice about the workbook rather, is aside from it being super high quality, so you can see these pages are actually quite thick and sturdy in this 3-ring binder, it really expands on some of the concepts that you've read and loved in the book. So here's some prompts for figuring out your work view and your life view. This is what I mean. There's so much more space in the workbook that we couldn't fit inside the book. One of my favorites, the Good Time Journal. We could all be checking in with our dashboards and annotating this a little bit more frequently, I suspect. And I really appreciate that there's ample room for a variety of different activities inside the workbook. This is one of my favorite sections, and I just think it's nice to have handy meters for tracking. AEIOU, another favorite exercise for everyone. There's lots of pages here for tracking your activities and the things that get you excited throughout the day. Now, my favorite feature in the workbook is actually the mind mapping. So not only are there these beautiful quotes throughout the book throughout the workbook that you find in the book, one of the things that's super cool is there's a ton of extra room here for mind mapping. I really like that the workbook allows you to keep everything all in one place. And this is something that was a little bit tricky inside the existing book unless you had super tiny handwriting. Here's the Odyssey Plan section, something a lot of people talk about in our discussion group. If you're not in our discussion group, please do join us. There's a lot of great dialogue going on in there. The publisher Knopf describes this as the perfect companion to the #1 New York Times bestselling book, and we really couldn't agree more. It's priced moderately. It's currently available on Barnes & Noble as well as Amazon.com. I will drop the links in the comments below. And it gives you the workspace you need to really track your life design journey. Again, another example here of the blown up text, easy to read, very clear and concise. A lot of the favorite messages that we saw from the book now elaborated on in this beautiful workbook. As we get towards the end here, reminder to build your team, space to do that. As an announcement, we will be doing new in-person matching for Designing Your Life, which is very exciting. If you're looking to build a design team in person or online, we'll be sending out forms to do that very soon. And one of the unique things about the workbook that you might not have had the experience with is all about trusting your inner voice. And I really like that it closes on this note. It lets you remember to trust your gut throughout all of this prototyping and start listening to the decisions you want to make in the life that you've designed, listening to your mind and to your inner voice. So lots of pages for notes at the end here as well, which is really nice. Again, 142 pages, 11 sections full of quotes and space for mind mapping, Odyssey plans, energy engagement, all in this very durable, very nice looking workbook form factor. Please give it a check out. Do give it to a friend or integrate it into your design team if you're currently working with one. We're very excited to be offering this companion to the best-selling book, and we really appreciate your thoughts. Let us know if you have any other additional questions about the workbook. If you want to see a specific page, I'm happy to take a photo of it. And thank you, as always, for tuning in to Designing Your Life Live. I'm Savannah Peterson, and authors Bill Burnett and Dave Evans. Thank you for your continued support. Cheers.